gentleman from Michigan, Mr. Walberg.
Well, thank you, Madam Chairman. I wish our Democrat colleagues were here to hear this.
They will be.
I mean, of course,
One day soon.
we're talking reality, and that might be a problem. And that's probably one reason why
Organize the committee first.
I'll be snookered if I wear my new Green New Deal members pin very often. They're even trying to get us that way. You know, as one of John Curtis's little disciples, I attended COP27 this year, and heard our president apologize for us, for the U.S., and what we've done to climate. And sitting all around us were people applauding who have benefited from everything we've done to reduce carbon and to reduce climate catastrophes. And we've done that through clean natural gas. We've done it through innovation with clean coal technology, and I'm not opposed to saying that. Nuclear power and all of the rest. And being there and seeing what their vision for the world is in their booths that they set up using recycled wood pallets and cardboard. I don't think any of us want to go back to that. And so today, hearing your testimony, it reminds me of even the CES in Las Vegas a couple years ago when I had a chance to take a look at some brand new electric semi-tractors. And I thought, as they told me, that that would add 3,500 pounds more to Michigan's roads, and we have huge weight limits right now, just to get from Jack Bergman's district up in the west of the UP, 12 hours down to my district on the east, southeast of Michigan. You can't do it, as you say. You can't charge them enough. You can't get it quickly enough. You can't carry as much payload as well. So I look at what we're talking about here, and it bothers me extensively that we are being asked to go backwards when we cleaned up the world to the point that it is now. Let others get on board and use clean natural gas and other technologies to do what we did. A constituent of mine in Addison, Michigan is paying over $300 a month for propane to heat his home and $200 a month for electricity. $500 just to keep the lights on and winter chill out. And so, Mr. Eshelman, thanks for what your industry does. Michigan is the #1 state for propane gas, and they're trying to shut down Line 5 that carries that propane gas to us and to Canada during the wintertime. Thousands of Michiganders rely on it to heat their homes and businesses. How have this administration's policies impacted your members' ability to produce affordable propane, and what has the impact been on your customers?
Our member companies drill for and produce oil and natural gas, and then we take it down the pipeline. We give it to the pipeline industry and then the refiners and then the processors of natural gas. So I'm not the best to talk about propane, but I will tell you that, as you know, propane is delivered and transported by pipeline, and if there are roadblocks to these pipelines, whether it's permitting or just canceling them altogether, that's one way the administration is trying to stop the use of fossil fuels. What started with going after the production industry, my guys and gals, you know, trying to ban hydraulic fracturing, for example, has now gone to the consumer side. If they can't stop supply, they're going to go after demand, and that's what they're doing next.
Yeah, I mean, to wake up this morning to my alarm and hear talk about ending the use of gas stoves.
Yeah.
Because they found some kids who have asthma as a result of the gas stoves. I'm sure it's millions and millions of kids that wouldn't have asthma if we got rid of gas stoves.
I don't think there's ever been a study that has proven that.
I'm glad you said that. I doubt it as well, but that's the pushback. Mr. Hickman, I have a huge ag district as well, and have a farmer in Munith who told me that he's thinking of getting out, seriously, out of a long-term family home, farming operation because he can't afford fuel. It takes fuel, as you said, to run across the fields, to fertilize, to feed the world, as well as Michigan and the United States. You've spoken today about similar experiences. What suggestions do you have on how to bring down fuel costs, especially for small and independent farmers?
Well, I think we've got to have a strong domestic supply. I think that will bring down the fuel costs. Producing it in this country and not being subject to other countries that really aren't our friends. Importing fuel, to me, is the most ridiculous policy this country could have. Yeah. We have the supply here. All we've got to do is harvest it. And to me, that's what we should be doing, whether it's petroleum, coal. We have a coal industry in Virginia, or natural gas. Electricity's got to be produced from one of these basic commodities. Wind and solar is not going to power this country. It's certainly not going to power agriculture.
Well, I hope your voice is heard, and maybe Madam Chairwoman, we ought to develop a bill that would establish another endangered species, and that's, Donna Jackson, your people and mine, the middle and lower income citizens of this country who want to make it on their own.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.